Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Today, on this beautiful morning, I got a powerful roulette strategy for you guys to screen record. All right. I've been showcasing a lot of great strategies lately, and I need for you guys to check this one out. We are actually going to be playing red and black at the same time. This way it gives you a lot of coverage and you guys can win money. All right. With that being said, if you guys are brand new to the channel, please subscribe right now. Stop what you're doing and subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to make money in the casino the right and proper way, inside of the pink box down below here, you're always going to see at the top of the video the roulette strategy. Sorry, the roulette bankroll. All right. Now the bankroll's right there, $1,000. You guys only need $100 if you guys are going to be playing with 10-cent pieces by playing online with Bally's Casino and the rest of the wonderful ones like Borgata and the rest of the ones. Okay, so let's get into this new strategy now. Check or watch my smoke. What I want to do here, right? 2 units here, 2 units here. Pay close attention. We're going to go boom, boom, just like that. Okay, boom, 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 just like that. Boom, boom, just like that. It kind of looks like one of those old school video games, Space Invader, asteroid type of deal. But anyway, what we're going to do here is spin that bad boy, and this gives a pretty good hit percentage coming back. Well, when it does hit, I'm saying. So look at that. These are $70 hits or $7 hits if you guys are playing with $1 chips. It depends on what you're playing with. This would be 70 cents if you guys are playing with 10-cent pieces. So keep that in mind. We're going to spin again. Second one is 11. That's 2 hits in a row. I'm going to spin that bad boy again. There is 28. 28 comes out. Now, when you lose in the first try, you simply spin again. We're not going to ladder just of yet, and this we hit a second miss. All right, so we did lose $1.10, or if you guys want to look at it like that, $110. Depends on what you guys are playing with. All right, so when we got back 10, so or $10 or 10 cents, depends on what you're playing with. So let's play again. And see that I didn't ladder as of yet, and look at that. So we got back. We lost 110 or $1.10 and got back 80 cents already without having to ladder. Okay, let's simply spin again. And there's another hit. You see that? That's another 10 cents coming back. So that's 90 cents that came back already out of the $1.10 that we did lose. So let's play again. And we hit it again. So we got a full dollar that came back out of the $1.10 that we lost, that one loss that we did lose. It's a lot of hits with this particular strategy. All right, and look at that. See, I did not have to ladder as of yet. And this would have been, if you guys were playing online, this would have been $2 that we have made. All right, let's simply spin again. We haven't had the chance to ladder as of yet. And look at that. It just keeps on hitting. It keeps on hitting. You see that? Let's simply press the button again. And it keeps on hitting. You see that? It just keeps on hitting. We are 5 minutes in, and we did not have to ladder, double, or triple, or nothing yet. Just hit that button. Printing money. So far, so far. We'll see. Let's see what happens. And there is 26. And we just made ourselves another 70 cents. That is $4 that we would have made by playing low budget league. Or this is $4.10 if you guys are playing with $10. It depends on whatever you guys are playing with. Just going to hit the button again. See that? And there is 32. And there is another $10 or $1 or 10 cents. All right, depending on what you guys are playing with. I'm going to spin that bad boy again. And there's another hit. And look at that. We didn't have to ladder nothing yet. Nothing at all. Nothing. Great, great, great coverage. We're going to spin again. There's a number 9. And that is another $70 or $7 if you're playing with dollars. And I just showed you guys how to make about half the money that I started with in only 6 minutes. $500 or $5 or however you guys are playing. It depends on how you're playing. So if you guys are playing with dollars, this would have been $50. It depends on what you're playing with. So here we go. Let's spin. And let's see what happens here. Okay, we got another loss. Okay, no problem. Now we want to simply just spin that bad boy again. Let's go. And oh, 2 losses in a row. Okay, but we're still up. I'm going to simply ladder the system one time and try to get back some of the money. That would have been $2.20 that we total loss so far. So let's see. All right, so we got back a piece of the $2.20. We're going to rebet again. And I think that is a loss. Okay, so we're going to simply stay right there right now. We're not going to make a move because we're waiting for another loss to come out before we ladder. Okay, so we did hit. Okay. We are going to spin again. We hit something else again. It's partial, but it's something. All right, let's simply spin again. Try to get back to close to 500 as I can. And that is another hit. We're going to spin again. There is another hit right there again. Let's spin again. There is another hit. All right, so we got back close to what we need to be. Now, this is the key here. We're just simply going to go back down because if we're close to the 500, we're just going to go right back down to 110 or $1.10. Okay, because we need to get back. I don't want to risk it too much. I want to get back to close to 500 as I can. All right, so there is another 10 cents. The key is just staying alive with this particular roulette strategy. You have a lot of coverage. And there is 15, okay? So I'm going to spin again. I'm not going to ladder just as of yet. There is 30. You see that? Very low risk. If we hit a couple more of them bad boys, we'll be right back at 500 again. So let's play. And we did lose that. So now I'm down a little bit of money. I'm simply going to ladder one time. And maybe I can hit one of those 17-to-1 payouts and I get close to where I'm at. And we did do that. All right. Now let's go right back down to the original bet. And we spin. And we did it, folks. Look at this. We're very close now. See? Look at that. Very low risk. I'm playing this very, very low risk. You just got, it takes a little time, but it does work in the long run. And it looks like, folks, look at this. Right back to the same $500 mark without having to do a bunch of doubling and laddering. We're going to spin again. And there is 10. So I'm going to stay right there and simply just spin again. And there is 26. So we lost 110 and got back 70. Let's simply spin again. And there is another 70 coming back, 70 points or how you want to call it. And it looks like, folks, in the matter of just under 12 minutes, we made ourselves $530. Get in the comment section right now, and let me know what you thought about this here particular roulette strategy. I'm going to see I can go a little bit longer. Let's see. And there's 0. No problem. We're not going to ladder. Simply going to just spin again. And there is the number 31. Okay? So we are going to spin again. And there is 7. 7 takes us down a little bit. I'm going to ladder just one time and spin. And we got the number 10. All right, so I'm simply going to spin again. This is a grind system. Please keep that in mind, folks. There is the number 34. All right, we're going to spin again. We're hoping to hit a couple of those 17-to-1 payouts. Right now we're hitting layups. Okay, let's play again. We were around $530. Let's try to see if we can get closer to that as we can. We're hitting a lot of these bad boys. We're going to spin again. And let's keep on going. Spin again. All right, we got one of the 17-to-1 payouts. Let's spin again. If I hit another 17-to-1, I want to reset back down, go back down the ladder. Or if I hit a bunch of layups like I'm doing now. Spin again. And there is a 17-to-1 payout. And we are very close to where we were. So we're simply going to just reset the bet right back down to the original bet. So easy with this system. Let's play again. Okay. We're hoping to hit a 17-to-1 payout. That'll be so nice. And there is one of the 17-to-1 payouts. So it looks like, folks, in the matter of 15 minutes time, it looks like we made ourselves $560, which ain't bad at all. If you guys would have been playing with $1 chips, this would have been $56. Or with 10-cent pieces, this would have only been $5.60. But you got to keep that in mind. You guys were playing with 10-cent pieces.